Alright everyone, welcome back to Drone Man's Land. I hope you're having an amazing day. Tomorrow morning I have to take my fiance to the airport at 5 a.m. which is super duper early. What focal length is really the best when you're out doing sunrise pictures of a mountain? Now this is kind of a trick question. It totally depends on what you're taking photos of at the landscape. Is it animals? Is it people? Is it far away? Is it close? But I thought I would just take out my kit and play around with 3 different lenses. The first lens you guys are going to see me through is actually the one that is on my camera right now, which is my general all-purposing vlogging lens, which is the Nikon 17-35 f2.8 f-mount lens. Following this, we're going to be pulling out this lens, which is the Nikon 50mm f1.4 G lens. I picked this lens up a little while ago and I love it. I think it's great for people, it's great for street photography, so it'll be interesting to see how it performs in a landscape situation. And the third lens you will be seeing me through is this big lens, which is the Nikon 70-300mm f4.5 to 5.6 f-mount lens as well. So I would definitely say that that's a very wide focal range, you know, especially with 70-300, there's a lot of room to play in there. And all of those lenses will be mounted on the Nikon Z6 with the FTZ2 adapter. Also as well, I'll be taking my Osmo Pocket 2 just for vlogging, and you know what, maybe I'll take a few photos with that as well, just for fun. But it's 8:30, so it's time for me to go to bed if I'm gonna make any of this happen, so I will see you all in the morning. Whew.
Well, it's morning time and it's time to get going. We've got $25 worth of gas in the tank. It is 6 in the morning. Let's get to the mountains. Made it to our spot. It's about 7:20-ish. Camera's outside time-lapsing until sunrise actually gets here. See me through the Pocket 2, hence why it's super noisy, and I have to be like 2 inches away from this light. Anyways, we'll see you guys in an hour. Well, one of my 2 third-party batteries just died in the middle of my time lapse, so we'll start playing around with some other lenses right now. Right now you're seeing me through the 17-35. The sun is rising in the east, which is right behind the camera, and it's extremely cloudy. So I actually think this is about as good as the lighting is going to get. Let's try doing some pan shots as well as some photos with the 17-35. We'll start wide, we'll punch into 35, then we'll go 50, then we'll go 70-300. Let's go. Wrapped up, I'm getting my shots with the 17-35, shooting at ISO 100, 1/4 shutter. Now let's switch lenses and let's go to the 50mm, which is definitely, you know, in terms of portraiture, actually one of my favorite lenses in my bag. I find that it's really sharp, it looks really clean, at a 1.4 aperture, you know, I can do a lot of low light street photography, but it'll be interesting to see how this lens actually pans out for morning sort of sunrise style shots in the mountains. Well, mountain, there's one mountain. Okay, so I just got my 50mm shots. I thought it looked pretty darn good, but now it's time to play with the telephoto, and the lighting's actually pretty good for that in my opinion. You know, at a 4.5 to 5.6 aperture, you don't want it to be super dark, but it's bright enough out now and the lighting's still pink enough that I think we can probably get some kind of cool shots. Let's just get this mounted on here. It's always a tricky thing with the FTZ adapter. All right, 7300's on there. Let's see what we get. One of the things I'm actually doing as well with this longer lens is I'm realizing that if I'm wanting to do a slower shutter, I need to put a timer on. So I've actually got a 5-second timer on the camera right now prior to taking a 1 second prior to taking my 1 second shutter, regardless of that's at 70mm or all the way up at 300. So far though, I'm really liking the 300 because even though I've been in the same spot for a couple hours now, it completely changes my perspective on what I see. Man, I can't get over how good the lighting is here. It is crazy. Just look at that. Oh man, I should have stayed at the mount a little longer, but gotta get to work. So I mean, it is just it is what it is. Let's keep going back to Calgary. I'll try to film a little bit with my Pocket along the way. All right, I found another good spot to pull over. Again, I'm using the 70-300 because I'm in a bit of a rush, but this is what I'm looking at right now. I can't really get a good feel of it in this, so let's punch in with the 70-300. What a couple days. As you can see, I'm wearing completely different clothes and the weather looks different as well. That's because it's a different day. It was insanely busy the day I got back from that shoot, and on top of that, I have been volunteering doing donation drives the last 3 days. Super fun, took lots of cool photos, but yeah, just kind of lost track of time. So anyways, final thoughts. I should have waited 10 more minutes. I mean, come on, Joey, where's the patience? It's a very cool spot. I think I'm going to go back there again, and I'm going to be more patient and also try out some different angles and some different spots. I actually found some really nice pull-off areas right along the Trans-Canada Highway, which, you know, kind of surprised me, but was nice. Also as well, the telephoto I was using, my 70-300 4.5 to 5.6, is for sale. If you're seeing this, it's still for sale. Hit me up in the comments below. And I've actually replaced it with the 70-200 2.8. So I'll look forward to going back there and using that superior lens. We've also got some fun content coming up as well. Austin and Pete are both in Korea right now, and we're going to be doing sort of a shootout street photography battle meets dollar store. More on that soon. It's not going to be so much a lens shootout, it's just going to be who can get the best, most authentic picture lookalike to movie or TV show that we pick. And also, I just wanted to take this time to thank you so much for watching my video. I know sometimes my videos can be a little bit out there, but you know, I appreciate the support. We're at 280 subscribers now. Shout out to Vahagen for helping me get there. So yeah, anyways, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Remember to take beautiful photos every single day. Don't do it for the views, do it for yourself.